Have you ever wondered how the Indian Parliament, one of the world's largest democratic structures, functions? Let's take an aerial view to understand its basic structure and machinery. The Indian Parliament isn't a singular entity, but rather a complex system that comprises three integral parts: the President, the Lok Sabha, and the Rajya Sabha. The President, being the head of state, is an integral part of the Parliament. The Lok Sabha, also known as the House of the People, represents the public's voice. It's here where elected representatives from across the country come together to discuss, debate, and decide on matters of national importance. Then we have the Rajya Sabha, or the Council of States. This is the house that represents the states and union territories of India, providing them with a platform in the national legislative process. So, the Indian Parliament is not just one entity, but a combination of the President and two houses. Now that we know the basic structure, what's the difference between the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, you ask? Well, let's dive right into it. First up, we have the Lok Sabha, often referred to as the House of the People. It's in this house where the power to make laws and control finance lies. Every single member of the Lok Sabha is directly elected by you, the public. That's right. When you cast your vote during the general elections, it's for these members. They're your voice in the Parliament, representing your concerns and issues. Now let's shift our focus to the Rajya Sabha, also known as the Council of States. Unlike the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha represents the states and union territories of India. Its members aren't directly elected by the public, but by the elected members of the state legislative assemblies. The Rajya Sabha plays a crucial role in maintaining the federal structure of India by safeguarding the rights of the states and territories. When it comes to passing of bills, both houses have a significant role to play. A bill must be approved by both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha before it can be sent to the President for his assent. While the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha have different members and functions, both are integral to the lawmaking process. Now we know who the players are, but how does a bill become a law in the Indian Parliament? Well, it all starts with the introduction of a bill in either the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha. This bill is a proposal for new legislation or an amendment to existing legislation. It's then open for discussion, where members of the House scrutinize the bill, dissecting its various provisions and debating its merits and demerits. Once the discussion phase is over, the bill is put to a vote. If the majority of the members present and voting are in favor, the bill is passed to the other house. Again, it goes through the same process of discussion and voting. The real clincher is this: both houses need to pass the bill, but that's not all. The final step is the President's assent. Without the President's approval, a bill cannot become a law. The journey of a bill to become a law is a rigorous process involving various stages and approvals. All this information might seem a bit overwhelming, right? To recap, we've delved into the structure of the Indian Parliament and the pivotal roles of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. We've also unraveled the intricate process of lawmaking, from bill introduction to the final presidential assent. Each cog in this vast machine contributes to the functioning of our democracy. Remember, the Indian Parliament is a symbol of our democracy, and understanding its functioning is the first step towards being a responsible citizen.